Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Arise. Last episode I actually was just doing a lot of the optional quests that actually opened up. There's one quest that we can't do yet due to we need to make like Renrel's books, which we can't get that until quite later on in the game. Right now we actually are ready to move on. So we are going to be heading over to the Maghasar because we are going towards pretty much the next floor. So we're going to be exiting out to the south.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
It's not a very big area.
Mahagsar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't. Let's see what you've got.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
In a bind?
Flame, reload!
You're mine! It's over!
Armor won't save you!
They left you! Get toasty!
Bird strike! A comfortable win.
Ready to go! Radiant?
Watch it! Elusive beam!
I never miss!
Hitting pile driver! Tornado
Far
drive!
enough!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on
I shall
in that
ensure you
game.
survive this.
Yes, my lady?
I'm
Something
ready!
you wanted to Looks like it could be worth something.
Looks like there is a red jasmine. Looks like the red ones are showing up now.
What's this thing?
Must be an owl nearby. Oh. Must be over here somewhere.
Hoo-hoo-hoo.
Well, I see it now. It's on the building.
Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo. Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo. Maybe something's going on in the forest.
No backing down! Resonate with the
Rising
earth!
Wyvern!
Stalagmite!
No escape!
Taloned hurricane!
I'll take you all on! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
First strike! Taloned hurricane!
Rising Wyvern!
We got the
You're
advantage!
finished! Good!
I'm ready!
Just have to make sure we keep it.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
A comfortable win.
There's something in the water. I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Talka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done. Now, where might those fish be?
Okay, so you move this around.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea.
Cast.
I'll go for that one.
Soft shake, hard shake. Oh, is that how it works? Oh, X the real?
You've got to know when to quit. All right. You've got to know when to quit. All right.
Did you actually catch it this time?
Anybody could
Oh, there you
reel
go.
in that.
You sure know what you're doing.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
The guy laying here.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
We should be able to cook here.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, Law?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
All done. Come and eat.
Looks like there's a few skits to see.
Mind if I
actually.
join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomach ache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. I'll take guard duty tonight. It's fine. You guys ready to hit the road? I know I am.
I won't forgive you!
I'm not done!
You're mine!
You're finished!
Dance on
Here I
the
come! Rising
I can
Wyvern!
carve through armor!
It's over!
Radiant
I'll take you all off!
Eat this, deity!
You're mine!
We got the
Rising
advantage!
Wyvern!
Good. Now we just have to make sure we catch him.
He's only faces laws
Just
on.
as well, I'm here to stop it.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Gotta break through! Here I come!
Not on my watch! Grab her!
In a bind?
Eat this!
I'm ready!
Stay calm.
This
I shall
one's
provide
mine.
assistance.
Here I come!
this one keeps
Charging now!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off! No escape!
This could be useful.
No backing down!
Rising Wyvern! No escape! Take this!
Pieces! Attack time!
You're finished!
On the wind!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Not a chance! Elusive Here I come! It's over! Our weapons are the sword and...
This, and?
Staff.
And you ruined it.
I'm gonna go ahead and actually see the other skits.
We did a lot today, didn't we, Hoodle?
Guess we haven't seen this one?
That damn Ganabelt! I hate him!
I'm not seeing very many enemies around. What's going on?
They probably know we're not going to run away, and are waiting for us to show up.
Well, if it's a fight they want, I'll be more than happy to give them one.
They're probably inside the Revel prison tower in the plaza. That's where the Lord here lives.
The same building with the spirit vessel that's gathering all of the light, huh?
We need to be careful of how we go from here. The fact Ganabelt knew about my healing arts and had that poison ready tells me he's extremely dangerous.
He's not dangerous. He's just a rat bastard who's getting what's coming to him.
I'm telling you, don't underestimate him. We don't know what else he's got in store for us. One misstep on our part is all it's going to take to give him what he wants.
You're right. Dad, what were you trying to tell me there at the end? I guess it'll have to stay unspoken and unheard. Like all the other things we never got round to telling each other.
All done. Come and eat.
I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go.
This realm doesn't seem like such a bad place to camp.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Make sure to get some good rest.
Guess there's no other skits then. Alright, we'll go on and head to our next location.
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Mountain trail.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danon slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renin doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danon, while the Renins are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danons in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danons in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Rising Wyvern!
Eat the last Here!
Here I come! You're finished!
Lightning!
Take
I'm
this!
like bait to them!
Ready! Annihilation!
Tornado fly! We've got flyers!
I've got this! Let him follow me handle it!
Swallow blade! All yours! You're mine! Swallow blade!
Can you take it? Take this! No further!
It's over!
Resonate with the earth!
I'm not done!
Stalagmite! Sighted!
You're finished!
Resonate with the earth!
Where are you going?
Eat
Take this!
Ready and set!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
We can really make weapons with this?
All right.
There's nowhere to run from my hearts! When he slows down, that's our chance! It's over!
It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
It's over!
In a bind?
Annihilation!
You're mine!
I'll
Swallow
face you!
blade!
Does it hurt?
You're
Take
mine!
this! In a bind?
Huh? You're mine!
On the wind!
It's over!
You've been smelling to me. Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
Here I go!
Can't
get out of this!
Now I'm in the groove!
I'm all stocked up!
That frickin' does it!
Take this!
Talon Storm!
Take this!
Oh, now you're talking!
It's over! Rising Wyvern!
That frickin' does it!
Take this! Take this! Not so fast! Rising Wyvern!
Elusive deity!
You require a hand.
Talon Storm!
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go!
Swallow Blade!
Elusive deity!
Rotating Pile Driver! I'm not done!
First strike!
Can't get out of this! Take this!
Swallow Blade! Do it!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course. There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Coming through! Here I come! It's over!
Eat this! Talon Storm!
Strike!
Stay calm.
Rising
I shall
Wyvern!
provide assistance. Leave the agile
You're
one to
mine!
me.
Rising
Smash
Wyvern!
you!
You're mine!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Dhiara, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Ignite! You're mine! Rising
The enemy
Wyvern!
wields arms too.
We'll soon see about that.
Voices in the sky and get toasty!
Burn strike!
Prepare to be
next one.
sealed or become forced.
Already on!
Perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
You're mine!
Strike!
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Resonate with the earth!
Reload!
I'm on it! Talon Hurricane!
Mega ray! Back into the fray!
I'm on it! You're finished!
Crescent Flash!
Here goes! Reload!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Alright, so I'm gonna open the chest. There was some money. It's a peach gel here.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
It's over. You're mine. I'm on. It's on. You picked the wrong fight.
Airborne beast. My special.
Anything in order is all
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
denied! First strike! Take this! Run you through! Strike! Bang blast!
Crush! Take this. It's over.
Annihilation.
You're mine. Rising Wyvern. You're finished. It's on. Eat dirt.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Can you take
Something
it?
you wanted to say? I can feel my precision improving. It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
Get lost!
Take this. Rising Wyvern. You're finished. You're mine. Rising Wyvern.
It's a duel of the arms!
You're mine. Rising Wyvern.
That's freaking good! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Can you take it?
Do it!
Blow them away.
This calls for a celebratory drink.
Let's head to the dead end on the east side first.
Take this.
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Denied!
Can you take it? Take this! I'm on it!
I'm not so good with airborne parties. Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
I still got a ways to go.
Orange gel.
Coming through.
Take this.
Healing
You're finished. You're out. Okay, here I go. Rising Wyvern. I'm not done. Come and face me. Rising Wyvern. It's over. Here I come. It's too fast.
Stand by. I'll trip it up. An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
Not in your dreams! Mega Wave! Annihilate! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Lightning!
Ready? I'm on a roll now. Eat dirt. First strike. I'm ready. Totally. In an instant. Impact block. We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
It's over!
Far enough. I'm ready. yourself finished!
We managed to pull through.
Stowing. Mantle.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were... people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
Red sage here to pick up.
No further!
Healing circle!
Here I
Power
come!
surges through me. I'll face you.
I'm on it! Strike! Here I come! You're finished!
I'll face
You're
you.
mine!
Elusive
Rising
being.
Wyvern! Take this! You're finished!
Resonate
Take
with
this!
the earth.
Rising Wyvern!
Bloody one more! Not in your dreams!
Eat
Do
this!
it! Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Smash you!
Elusive deity.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look across this...
Take this!
I never miss!
I'm on it!
Denied!
Begin!
Mega Ray! Annihilation!
You're mine! Do it! Slash! Smoke! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
Do it! No complaints here! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Resonate with the
Come
earth.
on, come on!
Stalagmite!
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that.
The oldest person. I could get some Raging Storm Peak. See, did we miss an item here?
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Whew, what a rush.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! It's over!
I shall ensure you survive this. No further.
Eat this!
Here goes!
Right.
Dreams! Do it! I'm on a roll!
Go
Into the
far!
shadows!
I'll smash you!
Mega Ray! This one's mine!
You're mine! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed walk.
Rising Wyvern!
I can handle it!
I'm on!
Far enough!
Who's next? Hurricane! Strike!
Elusive deity.
Here I come!
Here goes!
Can you take it?
Lock! Demon's Descent!
Flashing bang!
A victory for the ages.
Right, here goes! Take this! It's over! Your pit's on! It's over! Burn in hell! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Here I come! Swallow blade! You're mine! Eat this! I'm not done!
I can carve through armor!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Rising Wyvern! I'm ready! Here I come! Jolie! In an instant! Impact block! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner. Let's see what you've got.
They got me flanked! Far enough!
Resonate with the earth.
Stalagmite!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! It's over!
Stalagmite!
Here I come! It's on!
Elusive deity!
Through it!
Don't mind if I do!
I'll run you through!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! I'm on! You're mine! It's over!
I'm ready.
We managed to pull through.
Chest down here. Stone wig mage. Cool.
This'll make us even more formidable.
We just got some equipment. Let me see who they're for.
Coming through.
I'm surrounded! Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Elusive deity! You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Hurricane!
Do it! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I'm on!
Steering flame! Reload!
Burn in hell!
This one's
Elusive
mine!
deity!
Where are you going?
I'm ready! Kisara!
I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
It's a peach gel, but as well just use the one that we have. Astral ore. This looks like I'll go to the next location. Let's actually go down.
Choice. Take this! It's over! I'm on it! Here I come!
Denied! Mega Ray!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Elusive Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Here goes!
First strike!
Confiscating! Annihilation!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Rotating pile driver.
Here I come! I'm on it! I'll take you in! Here I come!
Here I go!
It's over!
I'm only getting started!
Now you see what I can do!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! I'm on! Take this!
Begin!
Rising
I'm out
Wyvern!
of ammo! I'm on a roll now! I never miss!
Begin! Those are impressive skills!
They took a lifetime to master.
Well, I'll have to keep training.
So that's how a lord fights!
You're finished!
I don't perform
Do
as
it,
well when
ready!
I'm a
Dueling! In an instant! Impact block!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Right, here goes!
Ready to go!
With the Rising Wyvern!
Stalagmite!
Talon Hurricane!
Don't mind if I do!
Tick-tock!
Resonate with the
Burn in hell!
Stalagmite!
Here I come! Double blade! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? Haha! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Attack time! First strike!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Take this! You're finished! I'm not done! Watch it! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Raw's on! Rising Wyvern! Elusive Deity!
Come on! I'll blow you to smithereens!
Rising Wyvern!
Bullseye, Leon! Nice!
Get out of my sight, or you'll get hit!
Oops! Right! Sorry! Thanks!
Far enough!
You can't get out of this!
Mega Ray!
Take this!
I'm on someone!
Talon Hurricane!
I'm ready!
River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more. Looks like we won.
Came here to just unlock it.
Guess I misread the landing. Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, What do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Gisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahagsar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm... looking for you. For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why? Beautiful, precious life. What the? That is all I desire. Then why are we fighting? Who even are you?
I never miss.
I can carve through armor! I'm on it!
Steering flame. Reload.
Here I come! Slide!
Mega ray.
Here! Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Slash!
Take this. Is that a healing art? It is, but I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
I'll heal you all.
I'm on it! I'm not done! Storm! Slash!
Healing
You're
circle.
finished! Take this! Slash! Now let loose!
Mega ray. I'm all stuffed up. Annihilation.
You require a
Steering flame. Reload.
In a bind?
Try harder!
I'm on it!
Here.
Armor won't save you! Rotating pile!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time. Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danons, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renins have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danons rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danons and Renins, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danons rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renins here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renin astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings, it said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renins can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renins like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important, and learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renins!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Alright, I'm gonna go and end the episode here. Obviously, in the next episode, we'll be exploring pretty much the capital called Nias. Other than that, if you found this video helpful in any way, please like and subscribe and post new videos every day. Other than that, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.